Hello, my happy quilters. I am so glad to see you here again on this Wednesday for the Marcia and Joy Show, coming to you live from Rochester, Minnesota. And we got Joy and myself here today, and we missed you last week.
We did.
Because we were at virtual baby lock training. I know none of you felt too sorry for us though, because we were up at the cabin doing that, and we had a lot of fun sewing time. And if you want to read a little bit about that, there's a blog post
on our website.
On the website.
You can find it also on Instagram.
Yeah, it was fun. We had Susie and Gina, and Joy and myself spent 4 days there and 5 days there. Oh, it seemed like four. It went so fast.
My brain has expanded dramatically.
So we did do a lot of classes, and there's some exciting baby lock things coming our way. We have ordered all of the new machines, and the new long arm is coming here.
Right.
Six needle, multi-needle machine is coming, brand new, and
the ballad is already on the floor, and I saw that the chorus is on its way, Marcia.
Yay. So we got some exciting things happening with Baby Lock as well. So, and Joy's going to talk a little bit about some things that are happening with Bernina as well. But anyways, hello September. We are in September already. I do not know where the summertime has gone. I couldn't believe it. This morning Joy came running to my rescue.
I heard this horrible, not horrible.
It wasn't horrible, but it's excited noise.
I heard this noise because I'm on the other side of her office.
I had to turn my calendar and I said, it's September already. What happened?
I know what did happen.
I know it. Well, and I haven't been here. Monday we went to a shop hop meeting, and then yesterday, I took my 3 grandsons school shopping. So I hadn't been here for
days.
Yes. I felt like a week when it's only 2 days, and so I turned the calendar. So hello September.
I know, I'm ready.
I love September.
Do you know what September means?
Back to school.
Back to school and cozy. Well, yeah, back to school classes
for
us
too. Flannel sweaters, pumpkin flavored stuff.
I know, I'm so excited.
A little later, it's wool socks and mittens.
But, we can talk about that when we get there.
Exactly.
Right now, it's just cozy.
It's just plain, it's just the beginning of fall.
And the kids are back into school in many cases. Not all of them, but many.
Yep, well, Tuesday. Next Tuesday, right. Minnesota, because we're here in Minnesota, and they can't go back to school until after Labor Day, so lots of fun. Well, anyways, a new month, of course, brings in a new series of jokes.
What do we have on board this month?
We have, I got to thinking about all of our animal jokes, and then I got to thinking about Susie's farm. She's got a blog post about her farm too, and she had another new baby calf.
I know.
She had it while we were gone, didn't she?
I know, she missed out on that one.
Anyways, she also has bees, honeybees. So I thought, let's do some bee jokes.
Okay.
Yeah, because all of our bee jokes will be worth buzzing about.
Oh, no. So you can't quack me up anymore?
Oh, no.
Okay, so what's the buzz,
and because we lost last week, we kind of didn't get to do a grand finale. I know, but that's okay.
Okay, what's
the
the
bee jokes
buzz?
are going to be great.
What's the buzz, Marcia?
What do you call a bee with messy hair?
What do you call a bee with messy hair?
A frisbee!
Oh, no. You really threw that one out there, didn't you?
I know it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's a good one. I just have to stop right there because...
All right, before we go on, let me just say we give out three gift certificates each week, and 2 of you will receive them from a random drawing. If you like, comment, and share, and 1 will receive one from our trivia question. And I see Marcia did remember the trivia question because we're out of sync. We don't take weeks off often.
No, we don't.
But anyway, be sure to like, comment, and share on this Facebook page for a chance to win a $10 certificate to Pine Needle Shop here.
Absolutely.
Okay, what's the next buzz?
The next buzz is some new fabrics. And these are, we should have shown them last time because these are duck fabrics. And this is a new line called Little Ducklings by Paper and Cloth of Moda. I don't know if she's a new designer or not. I guess I can't remember.
I don't know, but I'm trying to decide if these really are ducklings or if they're geese. But it's called Little Ducklings, so whatever the designer decides.
And I want you to grab the gauze before we...
Okay, yes. This is so fun. I'm getting the other one. You get to have the cherry yellow one. I'll have the gray one.
So these are wider bolts. So these must be 60 inch bolts, and this is gauze, 100% cotton gauze. This is a beautiful fabric, and we had a customer here this morning.
Well, yesterday,
that uses this.
She takes a single layer of this fabric and makes this big square, and then just rounds the edges over, so kind of turns them in on themselves. And they love it for baby blankets because the baby should get it up over their face. It's thinner than a typical fabric, and they could still breathe through it. But it's a very breathable, cozy fabric.
Is.
And how we use it here at Pine Needles usually is
on the back of quilts.
On the back of
baby quilts. So we'll be making something, and we'll be putting this on the back, but it's just a little bit more. I don't know what the feel of it is. It's not flannelly.
Gauze. It's soft.
It really is.
And it gets softer with wash. Now this is a 2-ply gauze. It looks like, Marcia, because it's got a printed layer and a white layer.
Yes, it is.
That's
so
very
it's
nice.
a little bit more.
A little more body to it.
I will tell you too that after these get washed, these are wonderful for swelling new babies. You know how you put them in the little thing, and then this kind of sticks to itself. You know, so it's very, very nice.
So very, very cozy gauze.
Yep, so that's part of the line. We have the full collection, and I'm going to show you all of the, I'm going to get the close-up camera here, and I'm going to show you the colors that are in the collection. These are 10 by 10 squares. We didn't get our big packs in yet, but look at these. They're just really pretty. So here is the little mother duckling with her little ducks in there. Yep, really pretty.
Oh, and the little moon and the stars.
I know, these are just lovely fabrics. I know, kind of a modern
I'm going with ice blue maybe, or is it robin's egg blue? Who knows?
Really pretty. And little bitty stripe with a little star in there. I just love that. I love this for binding.
And look, it says oh so cute on there.
Oh, or tiny and it says tiny and new, oh so cute. Little bitty sayings. It doesn't really scream anything. You'd have to look pretty close to see it. So those are the blues.
And at my age, I would need to look with glasses.
Yes. And then again, we have this little print with the little duck in it, the little baby ducks with in yellow. And then this beautiful floral print. Yellow.
And the soft yellow is really
These are dandelion seeds blowing away, little dandelions. And again, there's the one with the little sayings on it here and there. And a yellow stripe with the stars. And then this modern dot. This might be eggs,
I think they're little duck eggs.
Do they? They're kind of odd shaped, but you can call them whatever you want.
Every egg can have a different shape.
And there's this leaf with yellows. Then we have gray, which I love. These are the darker gray. So the moon and the stars. There again is our stripe with our little star. The dandelions, the dandelion puffs. And then a fun little...
Oh, that one's a little different, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty. These are the multicolored on a little bit lighter gray. Aren't they pretty? This is again the one with the little sayings on it. So, small toddlers or babies, absolutely marvelous. And some of these,
look at that one.
If you took out some of them, you could just use these for
a bag actually
a nice
in my
soft,
future.
absolutely nice soft colors. And then more.
So now we move into the antique white colors.
The kind of the off-white, creamy, eggshelly, not really eggshell, well, kind of eggshelly colors, but yeah, I just love
But
these.
that gray taupe is so lovely.
Right, and then here again is the mother duck, the moon and the stars on the creamy colored, and the dandelions, and again the little sayings of the little ducklings. So how fun is that?
And we have the 10-inch squares, we have the 5-inch squares, the little cute 2.5-inch squares, and that basket of charms would be great out of this.
It would.
And we have the jelly roll in this line, so little ducklings.
Well, those little basket of charms, like if for
Well,
the little things you need next to your diaper changing
Right.
or whatever to make those little baskets, those would be cute too. Well, any of it would
that
be.
same gauzy customer shared, they made one and it holds the diapers next to the changing
Right.
station.
We haven't yet been able to get our fat quarters cut, but those are coming. We will have fat quarter packs of these as well.
And there's one more piece in this
There
collection.
is one more piece in this collection. These are ever so popular right now. So this is the little baby mat that, you put your little baby on here, and then you do how many days, weeks, years, and then you circle like when they're 1 month old, 2 month old, up to when they're a year old. So this is the little baby mat, and I think this is printed. This is, yes, printed on canvas. What's the problem?
A lot of pausing. I was just making sure you're plugged in.
What do you mean pausing?
We're freezing, I think.
Freezing up.
Is it plugged into the internet right?
Yes.
Check this plug.
Those kids are back in school, some of them.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Not exactly
Looks
sure.
okay.
Okay. I don't know why it's freezing up. We'll try and get to the bottom of that. But anyways, here's this, and it's really, really cute. And all we did was quilted it and bound it. We just did some kind of swirly things. But this is canvas too, so it's a little sturdier. We put the things on the modern dots in the back.
Yes.
But this too would be a great play mat as well. Washable, total 100% cotton. Use it for your pictures, but also as a play mat as well, or a changing thing or whatever.
It would be beautiful.
It is. So that's the newest fabric line that we're talking about today. The other thing is the limited edition fat pack.
Woohoo! Hand curated 6 fabrics.
Absolutely.
And fall is in the air, Marcia. What did you call this lovely pack?
This is called pumpkin pie.
Oh, I could totally make pumpkin
Yes.
pie this evening.
Mm-hmm. That's a wonderful September thing. So we have a Moto Grunge. This is curated from throughout the shop in all different collections that go across the board. So we have lots of fun, different pumpkin flavors here. So a 6-pack, and this, of course, is on sale during this live.
So
Well,
this
until they're gone.
This is a great stash builder, and you should ask Marcia to demonstrate the fat quarter pumpkin.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Craft.
we'll do that next time.
month.
I'm sure you've all heard it by now, but we always have some new people, don't we?
We do have some new people, and this would be perfect for it. And the other thing is I don't know about you, Marcia, but how many pumpkin scrappy quilt little wall hangings do you have in your possession? Like 1 million, right?
A lot.
Yeah, and you always need a variety of oranges, and I never have a variety of
I
oranges.
know it. That's a
It's
great.
not a color that I purchase
Right.
normally.
And they've got just enough contrast between them that
This could be a whole row of pumpkin
It
faces.
really could.
So.
And speaking of buying things.
And if you're not a pumpkin person, there's still great fall colors. Yes.
Speaking of buying things, there is a link, and Susie will post it. She'll put it in the comments, but it's also on our website. And if you hit shop, and this will pop right up, it'll be the first one. It says Wednesday Live Featured Goodies. So everything that we are talking about here today, you can go there at your convenience and purchase anything that you would like. And we have plenty of stock on all of the things, except for one. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
On everything that we have here today. So you can, and this will be up there on that webpage until next Wednesday. So you have a whole week to peruse through that area and see if there's something that you would like to have.
Marcia, the kids get to have back to school supplies. I think we quilters should have back to school supplies, but ours don't look like notebooks. What do ours look like?
Oh, rulers and kits and all sorts of
I
notions
know,
and things
right?
like that.
Because, they get to get a red notebook and a yellow notebook and a blue notebook. Why can't we get more than one kit?
And it's kind of sort of when they kind of go off to college. I know Carly, Susie got for her going off to college, a computer.
What?
What a back to school gift for quilters would also be a new machine, wouldn't it?
Oh, it sure would be.
Yes, absolutely.
But let's talk about these new kits, because I'm excited
Okay, yeah,
about these new
we
kits.
have got a ton of kits to get to. Okay, so the first one is the Quiltster class that's coming up.
And let me tell you, this is awesome.
This is a beginner class, and it's just it's a Sunday afternoon, and it is on September 12th. And Kendra is going to be teaching this class, and this is a fat quarter quilt. So what you're going to do is get the concept of paper piecing, and so it's really only a couple of things here. So it's this blocks and this, you're going to learn how to paper piece these, and then she's also going to show you an easy way, I mean easy, to do curve piecing.
What? Curved piecing?
Curve piecing.
Wow.
So if you have wanted to try QuiltWorks, it's just this one concept. So here is basically the block, and then there's some plain blocks, and it's how you put everything together. It's really just this one block, and you're going to learn how to get these really, really sharp points and do a curve piecing thing, and you can end up with this. Now, of course, you can make it bigger or smaller. We do have this colorway available in kits, or you can come in the store and the girls can help you pick whatever you would like.
So, whoops, yep.
Yep, we also have someone, you kind of have to make an appointment or call the shop. We have somebody who can put your own colors into Quiltster and show you what it's going to look like when it's done too. So we have both Kendra and Alyssa that can do that for us here. Alyssa went back to school, she's moving into a new apartment, and Kendra is going to be coming on full-time here at the store in a couple weeks. So that's kind of exciting.
Yes, and both are available to help you with your own colors. Right. But oh my goodness, I don't know why these are such happy, cheerful colors. The class includes the pattern, but the fabrics are extra.
Correct.
Right.
We didn't put the patterns in here too because this is 24 fat quarters. You wouldn't have to make this quilt either because that's kind of why we packaged it separate.
Right.
But the class does include your pattern, your templates, and your papers. Yep, and a light snack, and beautiful Kendra to teach you the class.
I know, and what a way to get inspired back to school.
Absolutely. The next one is kitty corn.
Kitty corn.
Now, those are kind of behind you, kitty corn.
Yep, I got it. So we have this great Mona kit. I'm going to stand up with this.
You stand up with that. I'm going
to just tell you that this was super fun to make.
Joy made this, and it's really cute. So the kit includes all of these fabrics, and these are pre-cut jelly roll strips?
Yes, they're pre-cut jelly roll strips.
And then this panel thing too, and the pattern, of course.
Do I have it right side up, I hope?
You do. You do.
So you make the background quilt, and then you're going to use the fusible on the back of the kitty cat, and you're going to trim it out.
Let's do this. Fold it a little bit, and now hold it up.
So good, because that was a long ways up.
Yep, there you go.
So then you're going to trim out the cat and iron it over the top of your piecing, and you have everything you need to make the front of this, and there's bonus cat panels in here and a quilt label.
Right.
In this kit.
So this is a wonderful kit. So lots of fun. If you're like me, I have intentions of getting all my Halloween things done, and more often than not, they're done for the following year.
Well, gosh, we are on top of things this year because we have this one done.
I know.
And it's a little blast from the past, retro colors.
It is. Those are fun. Yeah. It's been a popular kit already, so we have quite a few of them in the store, though.
Another box kit, Marcia.
Mona has been doing these great box kits lately. Makes our job a little easier, and it's kind of nice for you too. I'm not gonna.
This one's called On the Go, and let's see. I got to make sure I get it going the right way. It was a super fast sew. Alyssa made this one. Can't take credit for it, but
this is by Stacy SU, and it includes the pattern.
Oh my gosh, I can't quite. I know you're gonna help me. So what's so cool about this is that it's such a big graphic quilt, and it's a much larger quilt than usual.
Okay,
so y'all can see the white.
Pull it down a little bit. There we go. No, well, it's okay. It's fine. They get the idea.
It's the Thunderbirds formation of airplanes.
And it is so darn cute.
And again, another fast sew. So everything you need to make the front.
And the kit has everything so nicely put together in here. Again, for
What did I call it? I called it On the Go, but the pattern's called Let's Fly, but it's in the box.
This is called On the Go Fabrics. But we also have another one.
Yes. So this one,
Gina made this one.
we chose the pattern called Corporate Ladder. It's one of our favorites because it's quick and easy, but it's a little asymmetrical.
It's got kind of 2 accent colors and then a bunch of fat quarters in it.
And
But
she
it's
goes
really
cozy on the back.
And looky here, red, minky on the back, and she did like directional arrows, just like on here. It's really cute. This is a really fast sew.
And again, it's a little larger blanket, so it can be used for older kids.
Absolutely.
You know what? I better tuck that under here because you're going to want to come through with a cart.
You know, I'll put it over here.
Okay. So this one is called Corporate Ladder Kit, and it's using the On the Go fabrics, and everything you need for the front of that quilt is in here, including this wonderful pattern that is a good make again one.
It is. That's a great one.
And but wait, Marcia, there's more.
Oh, we have another one by Gina.
Let's see, we got the red, the yellow. Okay, what do we have here? So
We
next
have
up, this one is called Red Truck Burn Panel Quilt.
this one's really pretty too.
They're all fun.
They are. Here's another panel quilt.
And this one is nice and large, and we're gonna,
Okay, now
let's show the top
lower
of
it
them.
down. We'll just raise it up so you can see it. So keep going. No, just go like this. So the top and the bottom are the same.
And it's got the geese and the checkerboards, simple
And
borders.
then lower down so they can see the pickup. The old pickup truck.
But look at the barn quilt on that barn,
And
Marcia.
there's a barn quilt here too.
So
this is fun.
This one is 54 by 72, and it has a pattern in here, and it has the fabrics. And again, I'm going to point out to you that Marcia has done an outstanding panel kit Monday morning quickie.
Yeah, it is.
And it's found on our YouTube channel, so check it out because it is very helpful in helping you plan how to cut your panel
Yep.
for
Some
a
of
kit
those
like
panels
this.
that you have, you don't really know what to do with too. I give you some ideas there too. Susie will post that in the comments, the link to that panel, Quilting Quickies panel, whatever.
Right. Okay.
So I see there are some comments on here that want to know about this quilt behind us.
Well, of course, who wouldn't? Because this is gorgeous.
So the quilt behind us,
It's called Farmer's Prayer.
right, and let me,
And this one
See
is 60
something.
by 74.
I'm going to try and see if we can get a better picture this way.
There you
So
go.
anyways, there it says, feeds your soul. And then here, this farmer's prayer, Lord bless this land you've given me, and may I always know I tend to each crop and creature. You're the one who helps them grow. Grant me the strength and wisdom. Please protect me from harm. And thank you, Lord, for your gracious gift, a blessing of the farm. So for any farmers or past farmers in your life, this is beautiful. And then you can see the bottom here too.
And it's made up of a panel with multi-sized sayings on it.
Made in beautiful, I think these are Hoffman Batiks in beautiful earth tones. It is just gorgeous. And there's this is, I think is an old 8N Ford inside this one here, and the windmill up there. The best memories come from an old dirt road. Our family circle of strength, love founded on faith, kept by God, together forever. And then in this family, we do encourage love, our best, laughter, grace, trust, and forgiveness. We do family. So this is a beautiful kit, not terribly difficult to make because we've got all these panels going on in here. But I absolutely love this one.
And this quilt is 60 by 74, and as Marcia mentioned, beautiful batiks. Pattern is included, the panel, and it's really a timeless treasure.
It really
behind
is
us.
beautiful. It's a very beautiful,
So,
beautiful quilt.
Do we have one more? Not yet. How about
No,
this
I
one?
think that's it.
What about that one?
Oh yeah, I was going to show that one.
We do have one
That
more.
one just came in. I had to take it out from the back.
And it's
So you-
already under the needle at somebody's
It
house.
is. Brenda is making this one. So this is an elephant quilt. I'll just do a really quick close-up of the box here so you can see it, and then I'll go back over. But this is from Moda. It's called Jungle Paradise. This is by Stacy SU. This is cute.
And we're shifting the fabric in our store to make room on the shelves.
We are, and it is bright, and it also has a little cloth book that you can make together. It's not in the kit, but yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna preview they're
the
wrapped
bright.
up too nicely.
Well, you can see them really nicely. The colors. That's beautiful. Just a beautiful kit.
And of course the pattern. That's always lovely.
Right, so that just came in the warehouse. I just had to grab it but I do know that Lisa's making that one for us too, so.
And that's completely back to school sewing, so make sure you stock up your sewing room, because I hate to say it, Marcia, but blizzards and cold weather are right around the corner. Give us a few months.
But you don't have anything.
I am sure that they are fabric starved.
But sometimes it feels good to start a brand new something when you're all stuck in. It's blizzarding outside.
I think any excuse to buy something new is fun.
Too.
Okay.
Me too.
We are letting you do that. No problem.
All right. So are we ready? Trivia question.
Okay. And remember, the first person to answer the trivia question gets one of these $10 certificates. And the winners are posted on our Friday email.
And do also remember that everybody's computer speeds are a little bit differently, and we go by the one here that we have at Pine Needles. Susie is watching next door very carefully to see who the winner will be.
Okay, what's your trivia for today,
Here it
Marcia?
is. What year is thought to be the beginning of the quilt making revival?
Wow. You really are digging out tricky ones.
No, it's really not that tricky.
Mm-hmm.
I was alive. I will tell you that.
Well, I was likely alive too then.
Yes, you were. So anyways, what year is thought to be the beginning of the quilt making revival?
All right, well, you're all thinking on that. Speaking of quilt making, let's talk about our creative quilting event coming up, Marcia.
Let's talk about creative quilting.
All right, so we love to bring in national educators, and here comes Susie with the winner and
we
the
got
answer.
a fast winner. Betsy Carlson!
Oh, speak of the educator, Betsy Carlson.
That is awesome. So anyways, it is 1976, and the reason it is because that was our country's bicentennial. And I remember this because I graduated in 1975, and in 1976 there was this big, people were going back kind of to their roots, and quilt making became big back then, and everybody was scrambling around for fabrics and things like that. And I don't think it's stopped since.
No, I don't think so.
Since 1976, I think it's just gotten bigger. So in 1976, the year of the bicentennial, is when a lot of people went back to quilt making, and
excellent.
We're so glad they did.
Yes.
And we're still making them.
All right, well, speaking of Betsy Carlson and creative quilting, she happens to be our national educator coming into our shop September 16th and 17th. And we are going to set up long arms in our classroom. I know, 6 long arms.
Count them.
I know.
Long arms.
We are crossing our fingers for a studio frame to arrive in time, but shipping is what shipping is. But we will also have our frame model. So if you're wondering what it feels like to quilt on a long arm, come and see us, because we want you to have that experience. And Betsy's going to cover free motion quilting, ruler work. We're going to talk about what makes Bernina long arm a Bernina long arm. You're going to have a chance to quilt on those table models in our classroom, but we're also going to take you out to our frame on the floor and let you experience the difference, because there is a different vibe between a long arm that's on a frame and a long arm that's in a cabinet.
Right.
And we have 4 opportunities for you to come. They're only 3.5-hour classes, Marcia.
They are, and it's only $35. And darn it, I forgot to bring the book in, but we have a book by Amanda Murphy that everybody goes home with on quilting. And it can be used both for domestic and on the sit-down machines or the long arm, but it's I forget what the name of the book is, but it's a $30 value.
Honestly, we could have brought in domestic machines, but really,
we didn't this time.
Everybody wants to play on the big machines.
We've done this. This is the third. Well, who knows? We haven't done events for so long. Actually, this, ladies and gentlemen, is our first big national educator event in our new classroom, and we are so excited about it.
We are.
And Betsy's been our friend for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
We're so happy she gets to be the first one, too.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's something that you're not going to want to miss. Now, this doesn't mean that if you've always kind of maybe had that in the back of your mind, or you just haven't really thought about it yet.
Or maybe you have no clue what a long arm is. It's not like the boys in my house that are 6 feet tall. They have long arms that can stretch out.
Exactly. But it's come and try it and see what it's all about. So if you don't have any experience, it's okay, because Betsy's a great teacher. Joy will be in the classroom, as well as probably some of our other staff as well. But it's just kind of a fun thing to see what it's all about too. So do get signed up for that. So you'll have the links for the sign-ups here. There is also a class for our owners, those of you that have bought long arms from us already. That is
because she's going to go then just a little beyond the basics,
deeper, right? For those of you. So we have 3 classes for if you just want to try and have a little fun with us and go home with a wonderful book and more knowledge about quilting, either on a domestic machine that's focused on long arms, but it is all transferable to your domestic machine as well.
Exactly. So we're going to have a good time.
We are. We're very excited about that. So you want to get signed up for that. That is the 16th and 17th of September. And the other thing, we've got some other good news too.
We do.
We've been working really hard, and
always.
It's been a long time since we've done a newsletter, but the newsletter should be shipping to us tomorrow. We actually sent it out to be printed this time instead of printing it in-house, and we're very excited about that. And we've got some other surprises in the newsletter for you too, so we're not going to let the cat out of the bag until we actually have it in our hands.
Right, so make sure you tune in next week to Marcia and Joy Show, because the cat can be out of bag.
Yeah, as soon as we have them here.
Right, exactly.
Exactly. As soon as we have them. So if they're in the store, we can talk about them too. Okay, September is also, we've got a Bernina sale going on, or a Bernina, it's a trade-in month. September is, we're deeming it as Pine Needles Quilt and Sew trade-in month. Bernina has some specials, 25% off MSRP on any machine. We're also here at Pine Needles adding our Baby Lock line as well. 25% off the MSRP on any machine with a trade-in, dead or alive.
What?
Yes.
You mean that boat anchor that's in the corner of my
Correct.
closet has value?
So if you're cleaning something out and you want us to have that. Now, some of the machines may continue to be a boat anchor. However, some of them we will clean them up and donate them to worthy causes too.
Or some of them aren't so boat anchor. They may actually make it to the previously loved floor.
Exactly.
Machines.
Exactly. So if you're in the market and kind of want to upgrade your machine or whatever, we got some great deals. 25% would be the minimum. If you've got a machine that's only a couple years old, we'll have to see. It's case by case basis, but the least amount we're going to give you is 25% off, whether that machine works or not. You do have to bring in a machine, and only 1 machine per machine. You can't bring in 2 old clunkers to us and think you're going to get 50% off.
No, but you could bring in 2 old clunkers and buy 2 machines.
2 machines, exactly.
Because, everybody
1 machine
needs,
per machine.
Exactly.
Yes. We have.
So some of you probably have some of those cabinet machines in your life.
They do. You could bring in those.
Although
too.
Marcia maybe groans a little bit when they come through the front door. That's a completely valid trade machine.
Yep.
And look at it this way, Marcia. The deader the machine is, and the bigger the machine you buy, the better savings you have.
Exactly. That is the truth.
So we have some beautiful new Crystal Edition 880.
Right.
We have a beautiful Solaris too.
Right.
We have lots of options.
Exactly.
And you could put it towards that long arm too.
Exactly. There you go.
Okay, so we have some financing available for that as well. So
there is 16-month interest-free financing.
September 17th through
the 24th.
The 24th, and then Baby Lock has financing, I believe, September 3rd.
I think so.
Is that tomorrow? September 3rd tomorrow?
No, it's the 1st today.
Oh gosh,
Saturday.
So I think September 3rd through the 7th, but that information will be on our website.
Our staff probably knows more than we do.
Well, I forgot.
About some.
I forgot between my office and here.
Don't tell them we said that.
I'm sure they do.
All right.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, so the last thing, second to last thing is the auction quilt. Now, I have a plethora of quilts in my walkout basement, in trunks and here and there and in tubs, and I came to work today.
Is this it?
And yeah.
Oh.
And I forgot it. So I had something here. Now this is a current project.
I think there's a
We're auctioning. I know.
Pretty
so
bad.
This is actually a current project. This
is hardly even a quarter old.
It is not. This was actually our mystery runner class that we had. So that pattern only went to those that participated in our mystery runner class. So this is not
It's kind of an exclusive.
Yeah, it's not a pattern that's for sale but I also want to, when we have another mystery class, they are fun.
They are very fun.
We did this, we were done in what?
An afternoon, a morning
actually. No, a morning actually. After lunch we were pretty well done and they had this done. So anyways, you do it step by step. Anyways, this is the mystery runner. This is current fabrics. These are...
We still have all of these
We have them all. This is, what's it called?
Moda.
Very good. Thanks for the help, Joy. It's a lot. I don't know what it's called, but it's a new current line, and it's more in the muted colors. It's not the bright orange.
I could make it up and say it's called pumpkin blossoms, but that's not what it's called.
I don't know what it's called either. But anyways, this is our auction quilt. So I will have taken a picture of that this afternoon, and it will be posted tomorrow morning on this very page, and you can bid in the comments, and bidding ends at Saturday at 1 o'clock.
You know, Susie will post the fabric line in the comments because she's behind the scenes, and her computer already knows. Now, do we have to reveal something behind us here, Marcia?
Oh, yes, we do. All right, so drum roll, please, because our fabric, and I had some people say I shouldn't have done it yet because it's kind of new still, but our we had to make room for new. So our fabric collection that's on sale this week for only $8 a yard is cider.
I know, but what a thought. You know, we don't have our kit here.
Yes, I do.
Oh, it's on her cart. So cider, how appropriate to go with the pumpkin pie curated 6-pack. And this is such a gorgeous line of fabric. Such a gorgeous line. It's retro, it's soft, it's fresh.
And actually this time, I will tell you, we have a little bit more left than usual because this was also the quilt that we had in the magazine.
Yes, it was a quilt that was featured in
So we
Sampler.
had double 15-yard bolts plus of these fabrics. But this truly is all that's left over. And this quilt behind us is called Stars for Carter, if you want to tell about that.
And the pattern is made by Lavender and Lime. And what's really lovely is they have a nice picture on the back. The fabrics, if you make the kit, just measure the fabrics before you start cutting into them, because we interpreted the pattern the way we always do at Pine Needles in our own unique way. But the quilt is likely on the website, so you can see how we interpreted it. But super
that
easy.
Is
Lavender
Lime,
Lime.
though.
Yes.
But we did it in our own. You did it in your
There are a couple colors that are a little different, but honestly, the backgrounds
but
are
it's all
kind of
from
mix
this
and
line.
match.
Yes.
It is all, well, there's grunge in here, so yes.
But this was in the line. It's
You're
right here.
right. You're right.
The grunge was in the line, and those were ones that we had in the line that we don't have anymore left.
Right. So very cozy.
So anyways, Lavender Lime pattern. This is not on sale. Is this all we have left for pre-cuts?
Yes.
We have 5 little
Mini charms. So
and a few of these kits left, and then all of this for only $8 a yard.
And you get to order it first, either for pickup in the store, or we can ship it as well. So
and I think wasn't this the binding or something? So we had lots and lots of bolts of this. But
did.
there's a lot of this left, for backing for quilts. Only $8 a yard. You're gonna love this.
So I'll let you out
Okay.
there. But the Lavender Lime patterns are super easy. They're easy to follow. And I made this quilt, and again, they were kind of big squares for me, so it went together pretty fast.
Well, and I absolutely love it too because it's booklet form.
I know, you can
And
lay
they
them
do,
out.
and it's all in colors, so you can just, it's really a nice pattern. Even if you didn't make that quilt with it. Well, they have
But they have other choices like
Right, too.
we have this fabric line right now called Boudoir. That would be gorgeous.
It is.
In that one. Any fabric line, really.
so it really is.
Did we
quite
cover
nice.
it all?
I think we did.
The newsletter's coming. Oh, cool live event.
Oh, yes,
September
let me tell
13th.
you,
What's
before
that
we
one?
close up, we have Cool School coming. It's a live event coming right here on the Facebook Live, and it's with 9 of my other friends. We're kind of in a chat group with Facebook, and we are actually, Pine Needles is kicking it off. It's September 13th, Monday night. I think it's at 6 p.m. Central. There will be more on our weekly emails. But for 10 evenings in a row, I will have more information about that. Each one of these 10 shops, including us, we are kicking it off, are going to talk about back to school, some cool tools, demos, and some great things from each one of those quilt shops.
Right.
You'll get a view into everybody's quilt shop, so that's going to be fun too. So that's the last thing, but there will be more information on that on the website and also in our weekly email. So
I think we did cover it now.
I think we did. I think we've got everything that's on our board up there. So once again, thank you so much for joining us here live at the Marcia and Joy Show. Pine Needles Quilt and Sew, Rochester, Minnesota. Until next time, we will keep you in stitches. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.